rest of the team, they're all top-tier submachine gun players. You're going to see them get really aggressive on a map like Freight Dom right here. See the sub players roaming around the red side, Mochila locking it down once they get control, pushing up to the top crates area and trying to lock them down in the spawn.
Yeah, we actually saw. Yeah, we saw that happen quite a bit in that Optic Gaming match. That was a big point of interest there to point out. But it seems like Curse kind of faltering a little bit there as Nihil on the crew. Yeah, I mean, and again, just do not sleep on SailGuns. This team is a great squad. But Mochila, he is going to find one player there, and he's going to wait and see if anyone's going to push second story beer, top beer. But you do have Burnzo with a pick there on Nihil, and taking a look at the map, it seems as if Curse is going to begin to get some control here over by B.
Let's see if this guy at Lumber from the other team can go clutch, and sure enough, he cannot. So, you know, that was a nice kill from Mochila right there, just locking down this red.
Wasn't in time, though. It just wasn't in time,
yeah,
right?
definitely. But you saw Curse Black is a little bit of a slower team, I would say, and they just got caught off guard off the start. You saw 3 players from SailGuns hop on the B flag right off the bat, and sure enough, Curse Black loses his flag here again. Yeah,
and bear in mind too, and Burns almost was able to get that one there, but he is going to get taken out now. Mochila on your screen finding another one, not anything with that AR, but, you know, something I just got to point out is, you know, SailGuns, they played already. They're feeling rather good.
Yeah,
you know, that matchup against, they won 2-0 going into this matchup against last minute.
Got some momentum going.
Exactly, right? So you would have to imagine that they would be feeling really good.
I got to give it to your call. TCM going off 7-4, and the amount of confrontations you can create in this game is one of the biggest things that I don't think people really realize. You might be going even or not have that high of a KD, but going 7-5, that's 12 confrontations, and we're only a couple minutes into the map. Putting that much pressure on the other team, creating that many gunfights opens up so many windows for your team to push up.
Yeah, well then alternatively though, when you look at Mochila, I mean, he's encountered at least 10, and that's going to be his 11th one, ended up losing that one, but still Enable by himself. You know, you're right, they're applying that pressure. Enable's going to be on the SG side. He does get cleaned up. Let's go ahead and hop on over to SG and see what's going on with TCM. 8-6 right now, finding one. He gets taken out there on the left side by Gate. Farmer Baker looking over by B, waiting to see if anyone's going to get Reckless, finding another one to the right side, knowing that someone's going to be there. That's going to be a double for Farmer Baker. Let's see if the Farmer Boy can manage to land one more for the trip. Not going to be the case. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected as he manages to get 3 kills there.
Good streak from him right there, but you see SailGuns getting these kills and just sort of a stalemate back and forth trading kills. What they need to do is get this red control. You see them pushing up constantly to Lumber, but they don't get into the red building, and that's, you know, that's not really what you want to happen. You need to get into that red building, push out that back red spawn, influence the spawn point to the way back C flag, and then move on from there.
Makes a lot of sense there. You know, again, you always see those players that they push red. Just because again, you're just getting them like going through this one doorway, and you can count the ladder too, but it's a lot easier to even pick someone off of that because they're coming off of a ladder, you know. So a lot of encounters here though, as TCM is not going to be able to overcome that one. But Farmer Baker looking over by BB is going to be neutralized there. One player for this Curse Black squad is going to be hanging out by C, manages to get it, but that is going to be Enable who gets picked off. Now let's see how Farmer Baker's going to play this one.
Very veteran play, I would say, from the SailGuns. They try to flip that C spawn as soon as possible. I would definitely say that the C side is the more favorable side on Freight Dom. The reason being is if you can get that crates control to get them spawning at the back A flag or at the back white building, it's a really easy spawn trap, really easy to push out that 3 cap. So good plays from SailGuns. They're getting 2 caps right now, but they got the C cap flip. Hopefully they can get the C flag soon, pick up some kills, get to white, and, you know, retake the lead by even more.
Yeah, and another thing too to bear in mind, I believe Curse started on the C flag. So in the second half, you are going to have SailGuns starting with this little advantage here. Farmer Baker though, what a play out of him, finding one, going for the second. He's got to get these kills, and he does manage to get the double on that one. Big plays, yeah, a
little wobbly, early in the morning.
It's still early afternoon, you know. But it seems like SailGuns do manage to get this one back. Farmer Baker finally going to get taken out. TCM finding one over the head glitch. He can't do anything on the player to the left side, though. Lawless, though, in turn, finding one. They're going for the double. Yes, he's able to get that one, too. Big plays there out of Lawless, the veteran. A great player that I've enjoyed casting numerous times. He's been in a variety of different teams, in case you guys are not aware. But Lawless having that crate control, really like showing on the screen what you were referencing, Teep.
That is really what you want to do as an aggressive sub player on this map. You saw him just flanking around the middle, bottom bar area. When you're catching people in the back like that, they really have no idea. It's so hard for them to realize where you are, turn all the way around, and that's why he picked up those 3 kills so easily. He's just roaming around the base, hiding in the crates area. Farmer Baker just holding down the top red area. It is so hard to get someone out of this area once they're posted up with the B flag, and sure enough, SailGuns, nice lead going into the second side, and they have the C-spawn.
That's right, 66 to 85 there to wrap things up on that half. I mean, my goodness, that is just, and Farmer Baker, I mean, 15 and 6.
That is what you want from your AR player.
And now taking a look, it seems like Curse is going to be able to get up close and be able to win B. Oh, never mind. Nades flying everywhere.
Nades coming in hot.
Never a good thing.
I mean, Black's coming out strong right here, contesting the B flag. No one's got it yet, and this is perfect for SailGuns. They just need to play it a little bit slower, make sure that the first squad can't do much, and Burns. Good kills right there. A little help from his teammates there getting the kills. Let's see if they can hop on this flag. It looks like the other team is going to try and contest it. Good nades coming in, but sitting on top of the white trains, but sure enough, SailGuns picks up. Almost got that B flag, but Mochila came in hot on that white side, picked up the guys at the red too, and sure enough, more stalemates.
I was looking at that, and it was kind of nuts because Mochila saw that guy red 2. And it's like he didn't choose to shoot him. He shot the guy over by B. His teammate was there for the pickup. It was almost just like quality communication there out of Curse Black, I can only imagine. B still right for the picking, though, as Tipsy is going to get taken out now. And Nabel, former Halo player, let's see what he's going to do as he hops on. He gets picked off back red, and Mochila gets picked off as well. It seems like Farmer Baker and TCM, again, replicating that same success that they had in that last matchup. And Enable, nades flying through, gets a kill with that as well, but there's still going to be a member of this squad on it. SailGuns do manage to get B control. Enable, though, can't quite do it as we hop over to Tipsy.
Man, this is looking bad for Curse Black right here. I'm surprised they didn't have a backup trophy class after getting naded on B those couple of times.
True.
You saw they got naded, so they decided to jump on the trains to avoid that. But when you jump on the trains, you saw the guys at the back red just posted up. They have ARs. They want you to jump on those trains. Makes for easy kills for them. So
yeah, that's right. Because when you're bolting on the train, I mean, it's that animation that's going to stop you for a little while.
Exactly.
Makes a lot of sense there. But my goodness, the way that we just got to jump over to the other side. Farmer Baker.
Look at him, just posted up again.
The same thing that he did in that last half. Like what we saw at the end of that first half was shades of what we were going to witness here, which is this control, that confidence that Farmer Baker and his team have here. It's incredible. He's running out of ammo. I mean, he's running out of ammo against Curse Black. That's madness.
When you're doing that well, you can't really complain about running out of ammo. I mean, he's 9 and 3, doing his job. He's trying to get a little bit aggressive to find a gun on the ground. Maybe let's see if he can pick up this knife at the bottom bar. Oh, that guy's top bar. My mistake. Minimap tricked me.
Yeah. There goes the Oracle
There's the
mode.
awesome Oracle mode to help me out. Let's see if he can pick up these kills. Oh, he needs to pick up the MTAR. Oh, yeah. Not much you could do, but got some help from his teammates. And you saw Curse Black. I mean, they got the 2 corner flags, but it's really going to see how much composure that SailGuns has here. They have a lot of points to work with. All they need to get is everyone go to 1 corner flag, maybe have 1 person watch the B flag to make sure they retain this lead.
And they're committing. They committed there. Lawless is going to get picked off and back over to TCM, but it makes a lot of sense. It's like, they're going to go for A because that's going to be probably that last resort that they have, but like they went for C first. That was the goal. It was like, we do not want to be stuck in a position where we're fighting out of the crates. And now Lawless and crew are going to try their absolute best to get this one. Lawless just within a couple of seconds, he gets it. And there's going to be no one around the vicinity because his teammate's there for the coverage. But now Enable's going to be by himself. Burns off the respawn here. They're going to roll right onto B and get this one immediately. You got to pay attention to that coverage on the red side, though. They do manage to get it, finding one in the center. That's going to be a big stop there. 3 down yet again. 1 guy left in red. And it seems like SG is doing again what they did in that first half, just rolling on the competition. They have that plus 19 lead. 1 minute left on the clock. So much time left, but still, you got to give credit where credit is due to this SailGuns team.
They played that very well. You saw, like you said, they made that 1 push to the C flag. It didn't go well, so they settled for the A flag. We took the A flag as a team, started getting that spawn. Although they lost the B flag, they went together. Making decisions as a team is better than just going scrambling around trying to save 2 flags at once. You saw them re-get the A flag, got the kills at B, and basically hopped 3 people on the B flag before they could get naded or anything.
Now look at this here. It seems like they're actually split in this one. They do get A. They regain control of B. They have to force them to send 2 bodies over to C to get this. 26 seconds left on the clock, and it really just seems as if SailGuns, I mean, we may end up hearing Nihil, talk with Bats with how much he's going to be streaking, not streaking. That would be bad.
It's got to be intimidating for the Curse team with someone just screaming at you like that.
Yeah, that was
You're awful.
That was the thing. Yeah, they're gonna start.
Yeah,
It's not
crazy.
as soon as you've seen the video, I'm sure, of Nihil screeching. I just can't stop talking about it. It's absolutely hilarious. Needless to say, though, that's going to be the end of it, 78-70. As Farmer Baker and the boys managed to win this one by +8. Good job on their end. Curse Black just could not seem to get their bearings together in this match of 27-point victory there in favor of SailGuns.
Tipsy showing some.
So pretty evened out, but it's going to be really Tipsy that you know, kind of mixes things up here. I'm curious to see what he's going to do as Tipsy, with that pistol in hand, he's going to get a little reckless here with this.
Yeah, definitely. So, gotta watch out. Thermal LMG, 100 bullets.
Oh!
And sure enough, almost
Oh.
didn't think of this too. That's a hard shot at the back white truck, but nice kill from him, picking off the guy. And like I said, that pistol class, he has a light machine gun, one of the slowest weapons in the game, but you just whip out the pistol, you can run just as fast as anyone else. So, good play. Good class right there from him. Good heads-up play.
Makes a lot of sense. You got two players actually pushing around the dock here, and Tipsy looking to see if he can find him. Moch, on the other hand, he's going to be by Water Tower, seeing if he could find angles, but the setup is pretty solid here as Mochilla around the corner, not able to do anything about that one. Tipsy just could not win that battle. Probably should have busted out the pistol on that one. But it seems like TCM just doing what TCM has been doing this entire tournament. I feel like just absolutely being a beast. This SailGuns team certainly has a lot of weapons on their roster. Let's see how Curse Black's going to play this one out.
That was interesting how slow that Curse Black was playing it. They saw the bomb was down outside of the mail area right here. Good kill from Enable though, so I believe this is a 1-2 situation for TCM, but he got the two-piece pretty easily earlier in the round, but it's going to be hard for him to find these two guys. He's got to get this bomb down. Only 10 seconds left. Finds one guy. Let's see if he can finish the kill.
Yes,
sure enough, he gets it. So 1v1, all the player on Curse has to do burns his hide for the last couple of seconds here, and sure enough, for him
oh man, if he would have looked left, if he would have looked a little right, excuse me, he would have found him. He would have found him, just probably the toe there. Maybe not enough to kill him because he probably wouldn't have enough time there with the bullets. But again, an LMG does take you out rather quickly. Right. So, wow, definitely a good play there out of Curse to be able to keep their momentum, keep that kind of energy on their side here. Let's see how TCM is going to play this one out as we follow the defensive side for SailGuns.
I like this play from TCM right here. He's got some momentum, getting some big kills in the earlier round here. Let's see if we can find this guy. And sure enough, man, he's just having his way with them. He's pushing up. He's getting aggressive, making decisive decisions. They might be a little bit reckless, but he's catching these Cursed Black guys off guard. They're a little bit of a slower team, as we see. And sure enough, TCM able to push up the map and pick up these easy kills before they're ready for him.
Yeah, TCM stays looking here just a second longer. Okay, so he does see that they're actually going to be firing. So his job is just pretty much to watch post at this point. There's going to be one player opposite of him. Shots going through, though, not going to happen. Farmer Baker and Lawless here having to deal with this. Now the question is, they're going to focus their attention on Water Tower because that's where you have to expect that player to be. And I don't know what Farmer Baker is shooting for, but oh, he finds one. That's going to be a kill. Now, let's see what Lawless is going to do here. Lawless, he gets picked off. Farmer Baker now. He is going to be dealing with a 1v2. That player is going to go for the bomb shots, going fired. Oh, and he can't quite do it there as Curse manages to make this one into a 2-0.
Very unlucky for Lawless there. That was a perfectly timed flank. He killed the guy on Lawless. And saw on the Oracle mode, the guy was just laying right under the barrel of the fence. Could not see him. So he's head glitching the truck to protect himself from the loading area. Sure enough, the guy saw him and picked him off the head glitch. But you know, if you're SailGuns right here, you know, those were good rounds. They're just this close to winning
They're
them.
not ones that you hang your head low. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You just think to yourself, all right, well, we kind of botched it. No big deal. And I think Farmer Baker thought he had a smoke
class.
Yeah, right? I think he had a smoke class.
Luckily, it looked like his teammates had some tac mass.
And Lawless is just a beast, so he ends up picking up 2 kills of his own there. Let's actually go ahead and, sorry about that, hop over to Lawless' perspective and see what's going on there.
So, 2v2 situation, and I don't really like how they're playing. When you get kills like this, especially when you're on offense, I like to see people get the bomb down. It really flips the round around for them, but like they're working together. Looks like they're going around for this A push. 1v1 situation. Tipsy has this sniper. Let's see if Lawless, he has the bomb. He's on the top of the truck. Let's see if Tipsy can hit this shot. And sure enough, Lawless is confident. He knew he had a sniper. He has a submachine gun. He has the better position on top of the semi-truck. Yeah. Oh, he picked up the AR, even better. Yeah. So good challenge there from Lawless to pick up the easy round.
Chances are he was going to win that round there. Good plays there out of Lawless, being able to put one on the board. Like you mentioned before, those first 2 rounds aren't ones you need to necessarily worry about. You just look at it and say, well, we didn't close it out there.
Right.
now's the time to do so. That's certainly the case. Great run out of them. Let's see how Curse Black is going to respond on the offense here, and it seems like it's going to be a B push.
For me, these teams are playing these offensive rounds a little bit weird. You really want to try and plant as much as possible, especially on a map like Warhawk. They seem to just be playing it for picks every round pretty much, so a little bit weird for me to see. I think that's why the rounds are being so much random is being caused. They're not playing to flip the round to their side, getting this bomb down quickly. So
and now it's going to be an assist there. Mochilla with a stop on TCM. One player is going to be hanging out by post, and Tipsy just needs to be careful. Oh, and that's going to be a double kill there for Lawless again, as he gets a triple as well as he going to get the ace. Let's see here. Player's going to be to the right, but not going to happen, as Farmer Baker now will be by himself against Enable. Someone tweeted me, that dude Farmer Baker is a god. We'll see if he can actually do it here and clutch this round, but Lawless definitely set him up lovely as Farmer Baker goes up against Enable.
You gotta love the patience there from Lawless. He was sitting in the post office for quite a while, waited for multiple players to be in his vision before he peeked out. Sure enough, lined up an easy 2-piece, and then the third guy challenged for the easy 3. So I would have liked him to try and stay alive and get to his teammate in that situation. Got a little bit over-aggressive, overzealous to try and pick up this kill. But let's see if Farmer Baker can pick up this clutch.
Look at this here.
Guy's right in his sights. Ooh, Oracle mode is such a tease, man.
It really is. Let's see what Farmer Baker is going to do here, of course. Pressure is going to be on as Enable is looking to make a play, hunting him down, searching around. Not going to happen, though. He had time on his side. He went to go check the B-bomb site just in case, and he was able to come up big with that one.
Like I said, man, these offensive rounds, they're just not going for the bomb. That's why the defensive rounds makes it that much easier. You don't have to worry about anyone planning. You don't have to defuse. You don't have to push the issue at all. You can sit back in your base like we saw Farmer Baker just do and take easy rounds.
I mean, that's really what it's all about here. They're going to tie up this matchup. Burns, though, with an immediate stop on Nihil. Nihil not having the best of games. He's currently going to be 0-5 here. Something that I did not expect to see. But needless to say, it's going to be a 2v3. Tipsy, Mochilla, and Enable having to work against Lawless and Farmer Baker, as Lawless does have the bomb in hand.
Good play right here. They made their presence known today, and you see Curse is smart enough to make the rotation. They have 2 guys watching A, 1 guy sitting in the back diner cafe area. So this is a good rotation to B. Once again, I'd like them to see the plant get this bomb down before they can notice the rotation back over to B. But, good plays. These SailGuns guys are just making plays as a team, going together at all times. So regardless if they're making the right or wrong play, it's better to make a play with your teammates.
Ooh, and Enable, though, comes up big regardless. Lawless went to the challenge there, and he didn't have Farmer Baker in time in a position to be able to make something happen. Bomb has gone down right in front of 10, and Baker has to figure something out. He needs to be mindful of posts as well, and also 10. Because it seems like he could get pincered in there. And he just turned around there. He probably would end up finding a player.
Crazy timing right there to let him through the garage.
Little ring around the rosy, man. I mean, that's really what it's about.
Did he not see the guy?
No, he did not see him. With 8 seconds left on the clock, he's going to be able to find one player now. No one's going to challenge that. One guy's going to be hanging up by Water Tower. And Farmer Baker not able to make this one happen. Shots are going to go down. That is pretty much going to do it here, as it is going to be 3-2 going in round number 6. Curse looking great.
SG got some momentum. They took the round count back to 2-2. I'd like to see them keep the momentum going. When you win rounds like that, I feel like you need to push the issue. Curse is going to play a little bit more defensive, especially on their defensive rounds to, take the easy round wins. So more aggressiveness, bomb plants is what we need to see on these defensive rounds. You see defense has won, the past 4 rounds, I believe. So I'd like to see a different style of play.
Yeah, you want to be able to just put that pressure on them right away. You have to think, right, you start the matchup with 1 minute 30. If you're able to get there and shave off like 25 seconds on the time, or not even 25 really when you think about it, it's just a larger amount of time than usual. That's what you want to do. You want to force those plants. But it seems like TCM's going to be in a bad spot here. Having to run away, he is going to get taken out from behind, though, as Burns will be the victim there for Curse, courtesy of Lawless. Now looking to see what Farmer Baker is going to do, the man with the AR that has just been on fire in this matchup. Let's see what he can do with 38 seconds on the clock.
Lawless gets a big kill on Tipsy there, making the round count in their favor, 3-2.
Lawless is 10-4, by the way.
He is having a hell of a game. Nihil seems to be switching up how he's playing a little bit slower. We saw the past couple of rounds, he's getting picked off early in the round, so it's a good play by him, playing it a little bit slower, just holding down this tower area, hopefully going to pick up an easy kill here at the post office area.
Well, this is the time when you go big if you're Nihil. Nihil going for the pre-fire, finding one. Can he go for the double kill in style? Yes, he can. And that was going to be a big win there. That is, like you said, that's just going to bring him right back in, you know, confidence-wise, as hopefully we see something a little bit different on the offensive side, but a great win there. And again, you are correct in what you said. Why are they not putting down that bomb? They don't seem to have anyone there to for some reason, like, to just get there and put it down. Both teams have been playing
right.
This way.
Both teams are using the same sort of classes. Bunch of thermals, bunch of AR sitting back, basically. You know, pull out some smoke and incog. Easy plant, have one trophy. Doesn't seem like either team's using too many nades, as I see Nihil pull out a double nade class. But really, they aren't using their offensive classes to their advantage. You see Mochila doesn't even have a thermal. Easy smokes, get some plants down, get a little bit more aggressive. I feel like some easy offensive rounds are just being lost for no reason.
Yeah, you got to always remember, like, what is going on as far as, like, you know, what in your kill cam, like, what's the guy using?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What is he customarily going to use? And it seems like for Mochila, it's going to be, you know, Remington sans the thermal. Now Farmer Baker having to deal with this here, tries to jump over the trailer. Oh, man, you can see that player actually jumping down. They know exactly where Farmer Baker is, as they're just going to pincer him inside of the base. Now it's all about how Farmer Baker is going to play this one. One guy over by Water Tower, not going to be the case here. 4-3 as Curse Black manages to get the lead yet again. And this is, again, like you had mentioned, this is just what Curse Black needed. They needed the Search and Destroy win, more importantly than anything else.
Right.
But now it's about this offense. You know, you're right.
You got to change something up, man. If you just sit back on offense like that, you see Mochila running around with a quick draw marathon pistol AR class. He's going to rotate wherever he wants. He's got the advantage. When Mochila is pre-aiming you and finds you, you're probably dead. You got to make something else happen.
Yeah, and another surprising thing to point out, too, is that really Enable's been the guy who's been playing for the picks for the most part. But look at the setup. So it seems like they're letting them believe that they're going to be pushing over by B, as Tipsy ends up getting a pick there on TCM. Burns now sending this nade out. Could get a kill. No hit markers, as his teammate ended up getting the pick on that. And now it seems like SG getting caught off guard after so many times going after that B bomb site. Now it's going to be an A push. Lawless by himself. We've seen this guy get 3 kills in succession with ease. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this again, though, with a sniper.
I think they heard us talking a little bit. Like we saw, Curse Black realized that their offensive rounds were just not working. Sure enough, they had a little trick play, threw a smoke at the B, went A. Other teammate was not ready for it at all.
Yeah, and actually that was a credit to Enable, too, for creating that distraction for the time being. And see here,
the timing.
No, and he's not going to be able to get the snipe there.
That's frustrating to watch, but
yeah.
Oh, man.
So close, so close. Pretty intense.
11-7 for Lawless. Let's see if his team can pick it up a little bit. I feel bad for Farmer Baker. We've seen him in 1v3 situations, I believe, 2 or 3 times now. You know, it seems like his team is getting a little bit too aggressive without him. Maybe he needs to pull out a sub, or someone on his team needs to start playing a little slower to try and bring this round count back to even.
Well, I think that player who's going to have to start playing a little slower is going to have to be Nihil. You know, and jumping over to him real quick to see what's going on. He's just not having a great game, though, but he can't get that kill, and he ends up getting hit markers instead. That nade flying through might get hit markers with that. Double nades as well.
One can get him.
Nope, nothing's going to come with it. Yep. No kill there with the grenade, but no first blood yet, dude.
Right.
No first blood.
And we just see the same thing again. Look how far back Curse Black is playing. They're basically giving them the bomb site. They only have one guy sitting in the garage area. I think that's Tipsy with the LMG. I might be mistaken, though.
Let's see here. Yes, that is.
Yes, so he's just going to sit there and try and hit that wall bang on bomb, but they're sitting so far back. And sure enough, Curse Black is smart enough. They've seen SG do the same sort of push, and they rotate 3 guys over to watch this B. He's in a confrontation here at the front garage. A little bit of weird shots going on here, but he dips away with the pistol class. Like we said, just very, very fast classes to get away from situations, and then they pull out the big guns and they can shoot wherever they want.
Yep. Mochila, though, able to get a double on that one, leaving Nihil alone. Now, this is not where you want to be if you're a Nihil. You've not been having a great game. Nothing's really been clicking for you, and Mochila gets 3 on that one, and that, my friends, is why Mochila is a beast. He ends up getting 3 kills there, finding Nihil at the end with that Remington. And I like that setup too, using thermal with the foregrip as
Right.
well. I really enjoy that setup just because it gives you a little bit more stability.
Yeah.
I take the stability over the damage boost on the range. But
Oh,
there you
all
have
day.
it. That's pretty much going to lock things up. Welcome back, everyone. It's going to be Blitz on Octane, and we have SailGuns going up against Curse Black. Let's go ahead and kick the action off here with Lawless and see what's going on. Can SailGuns answer back? I'm Golden Boy, of course, joined with me by Complexity's TP.
Oh, yeah.
And we are going to be calling this matchup here, like I said, it's Blitz Octane. Who do you see realistically being able to come out on top based on what we've seen so far from both teams?
This is a very interesting map for me. Octane Blitz is one of the more random maps, I would say, for Blitz. We usually try and veto it. It's not in our strong suit. But having to play the map set here, you got to be good at every map. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Curse Black is going to take this purely because they have Mochilla locking down the motel side of the map. He's really hard to kill when he gets to the top left steps. I don't see SG getting too many caps here, but we saw in the Freight Dom, SG came out so much faster than basically Curse Black did.
That's true.
So the submachine guns came out, got possession of the map, and there wasn't much that Mochilla could really do. He's getting kills, but if you're not getting map control like SG was doing on the first map, anything can happen.
That's right, and look, taking a look here at Farmer Baker now. I mean, SG, you're going toe to toe against a guy like Moch, but still though, you got Farmer Baker. I mean, he's
been performing.
He's
man.
proven that
impressive.
his AR can hang with Mochilla. And that's
outslayed him on the Freight Dom, and that's a hard thing to do. So.
Exactly. Now Nihil and TCM are going to be able to get a couple kills there, and they, no goal cap, just yet. Let's see what's going to happen here. I want to see who's actually pushing up on this left side. That's actually going to be TCM. So TCM is going to be pushing out around the mid lane and then making his way right to bottom Motel, and they're going to get stopped right away. That's going to be 2 down immediately, but now it's going to be Nihil's turn, finding one top Motel. Perhaps this could be the run that he needed. It's going to be a little red, so he has to be careful here, and he is going to need his teammates to push up. And look at that map control. They're able to just push up willingly without worry of having to, think about, oh yeah, maybe there's going to be a curse guy here. SG, an amazing angle there out of Nihil as he was able to take out one, finding another. Not going to be the case here. Lawless, though, can't quite do it for the first. Oh, the double. Never mind. I eat my words. He gets that double and gets the cap. Big play there out of Lawless.
I do not like how Curse Black is playing this. We have to note that SG does have the better side, and the reason it's the better side is getting that diner spawn is so much closer than getting the back strip spawn. So every time that Curse Black dies, they have a much longer distance to run than SG does to try and get back to their base, whereas SG can easily overextend before Curse Black can extend back to their base.
Oh, makes a lot of sense now. But the other thing too, though, they're turtling aggressively. I mean, not aggressively. Sorry, a passive turtle gameplay.
Oh yeah, Curse Black knows that they are on the less favorable side. If you have someone holding that left side of the map by the motel, you're going to keep spawning there. So that's what their plan is on this side. It looks like. Doesn't seem like any of their players are pushing past the mid-map area, which I don't like to see. But I guess big kills coming in. And SG is putting a lot of pressure on, but if Curse Black doesn't push out of their base and get the map control, we're going to see this lead extend for the SailGuns.
Yeah, that's right, and it seems like you're finally beginning to do that now. 2 down right now. There's going to be one player actually pushing out, and Farmer Baker should identify him any second here, of course. And there you go. So he does find him. That was going to be a fantastic read there out of Farmer Baker. Now, Tipsy finding one on Lawless. Taking a look and seeing what's going on here. Farmer Baker knows that there's going to be a lot of pressure switching over to Nihil. Finding one as well. It's going to be actually 2 players hanging out by the garage. Nihil needs to stay up, taking shots from up top. He will have his teammate Lawless there for the coverage, and there is going to be one more member of Curse. Let's go ahead and switch over to him. It's going to be Tipsy, looking to cause all sorts of damage inside of the base for SG.
Although Nihil didn't get that kill there, he played it safe, he stayed alive, and waited for his teammates to spawn up. It was a perfect play. If he just recklessly challenged that gunfight, the guy at Broken would have been easily be able to kill him quickly, make his teammates spawn at the back diner. So staying alive there allowed his teammates to spawn next to him.
That's right, and I mean, of course, it's all about just how you play that positioning. I mean, Call of Duty, while you got to have the aim, you just got to be a slayer and just be that kind of guy. It also is a game about just positioning. I feel like it's always been more positioning than anything else.
Sometimes not getting the kill is better than getting a kill, or recklessly challenging, putting yourself at risk at dying. I feel like that sets some players apart from others.
Yeah, and I noticed that you have a tendency to do that as well. I mean, you prefer to be a bit more passive, not make reckless moves. But I have seen you. I will say this much, because you used to be a Slayer, I believe,
Right.
in MW2.
Yeah.
Right. And then you kind of just switched it over as soon as Pat just decided to become the Terminator.
Pretty much. And we got Crim 6, one of the best Slayers in the game.
You have another robot on your team. Well, Crim is the robot.
You're right.
Pat's just a sentient being from another world. But yeah, I mean, I totally get that, and it's just like you kind of see both sides of the table there. With that said, though, it seems like SG up 2-0 over Curse. Remember, guys, this is a best of 3. After this matchup, whoever wins, I mean, they're going to move on to champ bracket.
Yep.
And, I mean, this is it. I mean, we could potentially not see Curse Black make it. I mean, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, that'd be very surprising. And I'm really, curious to see how they play this side. You saw them. They were on the bad side, granted. But they literally, I only saw them push back past the mid-map area, 2 or 3 times the entire side. So for only doing that for 5 minutes is pretty interesting to see. We see Mochila playing his normal role, watching the OE at the top broken area, one of the strongest points of the map, while the rest of his teammates try and regain the mid-map B-Dom control. Yeah,
and I decided to switch over to the boys in SG because I figured that'd be a little bit easier. It makes sense. They got this momentum at the start of the game, and you hear them. They're just energy. It's energy for days. One has to wonder, though, they're exerting themselves so much here. There is that concern that perhaps they might be doing a little too much going into champ bracket, and you could see them deflate. So they got to reserve themselves quite a bit here. But Farmer Baker, man, I mean, just 9-5, lawless 16-11. It's such a strong showing here.
This is the reason we don't like to play Octane Blitz as a team. You can get away with a player doing this, which we don't like to play against it. When you have one player literally just sitting here with trophies, it's basically impossible to get him out of these easy positions to hold at head glitches. Fighting a guy at top broken with a sub is just, it's a boring way to play. We're more of an aggressive team. So playing against players that are basically just turrets on the map can get old pretty quick.
Yeah, but you know what? Now you guys are going to have to deal with
exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
Got to change how we play for sure.
Yeah, it makes things very interesting. But now there's finally going to be a cap there for Curse Black, as it will be 2-1. That was going to be Tipsy with the first cap there for his team. And now SG, TCM really looking to make something happen here. And he's going to be by himself. This is going to be a cap for them. But if you look on the other side, though, think about this. I mean, they're just going to be able to run a train here if they're not careful. Let's see how SG is going to be able to respond. Farmer Baker is going to be the go-to guy here.
Very interesting about Blitz here. We see TCM going 9-17, but that was a big play from him. He got that one kill, and it led to a cap. But sure enough, tied 3-3.
It's a base race.
2 players from SailGuns. Let's see if they can pick up the one guy in their base. Big kill right there. Ooh, very close to not getting that cap, but sure enough, TCM does. Now SailGuns need to do a good job clearing out their base. The score is tied. They're on the bad side. They need to stay alive at their base to retain that good spawn at the right side of the map.
Yeah, let's see how Nihil's going to do this, man. I mean, he's going to be making his way through Diner. He's got 2 guys actually pushing out on the left side of the map there by Strip for Curse Black. Meanwhile, SailGuns looking to make some noise happen. Most importantly, Nihil, as we continue to follow him. And it seems like Curse Black is very, aware of the fact that there could be someone inside of the base. They do manage to take one out, and the defense is going to come out strong. Let's switch on over to Curse Black here and see what's going on. How are they going to be able to push out? They do have teammates on the attack, and they seem to be getting a couple of kills there right by Motel, but it's not really going to matter all that much. Going over the Moch here, as Gandhi says, the man with the iron boots. He'll just hang out here right by Broken. We'll go ahead and take a visit to him in a little bit, but Enable on your screen here. 20-16, definitely having a great showing with his MTAR.
Playing a good role here. I feel like the guys on SailGuns are playing a little bit too sneaky. You see Nihil trying to run around players rather than shoot them. I feel like on Blitz, that's a lot of players' problems. They feel like they have to sneak with the submachine gun. Sometimes you get in that 2-piece, just opens up so much areas of the map, and although their team is going to spawn up normally close to their point, gaining that much map control, being able to put that much pressure with teammates is what you got to do to get caps.
You have to think, if you're going to sneak around the guy, right, and then you're going to make the call out, your teammate goes for the challenge, he ends up dying.
Right.
That guy ends up advancing close to your base, and yes, you end up getting that cap. What's not to say that same guy you let pass by ends up getting a cap as well.
It almost means nothing.
Exactly. Those are the things that you have to be wary of. But now it seems like Curse is going to mount up an attack here. Mochila finding one up top. Motel now moving in. He's going to get educated not to push up there with that AR. As we switch over to Enable here, he's going to be by himself through the Motel. And let's see if they're going to be able to make something happen here. Enable slides through there, takes a couple shots, but that's going to give him that 1-point lead.
Very good play from Enable there. He had no idea where the enemy team was, but sometimes making a play like that is the best way to go. They had one guy camping in the top right stairs at the motel, and Enable said, well, I'm just going to go for it. Sure enough, taking risks like that is a really good thing to do on Blitz. There's so many areas to watch at this motel area, and Enable took advantage of it.
Yeah, and look at the way Enable's playing this one. He knows he's going to be by himself, has a teammate top motel. He's going to sneak in there because his teammate was giving him the distraction long enough. That guy advancing forward just in time because Enable, again, like I said, was dealing in a situation where he could have been alone there. Now, taking a look and seeing what's going on with 15 seconds left on the clock, I don't think that they're going to be able to get a cap here. I mean, if they get a cap right now, no, that's pretty much going to wrap things up here for this one, as it seems like that's going to do it. And just absolutely just phenomenal plays out of Enable and company as Curse Black will win this matchup there. So with a score of 2-1.
Very good plays from Curse Black right there. Enable, I would really have to say that he won them their game right there.
Yeah, he did.
He got the 2 caps, just made decisive decisions, got aggressive the whole game, led the kill board, only 18 deaths, plus 6, 2 caps, biggest 2 caps of the game. Props to Enable. And you saw SG.